Man, it's another day in the shop. So, we're gonna try wrapping up Gilligan this week. I already went ahead and pulled the fuel line from here all the way to the back. And as you can see, we have no wheels and tires on it. Cause I got the new rims and tires for it. And you'll see them in the background right there. So, like I said, I already pulled the fuel line out. I'm about to drop the tank out of this thing. And then once we get the tank out, they came out with a new laser fuel level thing. Laser. And we're gonna use that on this. So, with that being said, I need to take the tank out, cut the old float off so it doesn't interrupt the laser. And we're gonna drill a hole over here for return, and more than likely we're gonna drill a hole somewhere else for a what are those things called, a vent, because unless I can put a vent there, depends on where the float is and stuff where I can put it. But I know I'm gonna put the return over there because it seems like an easy accessible spot. So return, I might try to put the laser here because it's a normal 5-bolt thing. So if we can make it go there, I'm gonna go there. I know I can't go here because I'm pretty sure the float is right there. So here or here would be ideal. Or I can turn this into a vent, but this is the vent now. So if I can't use this, the vent stays. You know, we'll just get this tank out and we'll get it figured out. So I'm gonna drop this real quick. Man, it really smells like gas in here though, but I'm gonna do that. What is that? What is that? See what we're working with here. Oh my goodness, come on. There we go. So we're gonna cut you off. Man, everything still looks in good shape. Set that down here. So the tank sits like this. So if I can mount the laser here, that would be ideal. Because come to find out, I pulled this. This is some kind of check ball. So really, I could probably turn this into a vent, which I feel like it probably was. I wonder, was this a vent? Yeah, that's definitely vent. That was not very smart. There we go. Oh my God. So, but that's here, that's there. I should still be able to put that one there and use this as a vent. Because I don't know if y'all noticed. I broke it. Oh. I mean, really, I can just take this and drill holes and put rib nuts. Put that right there. Why am I sticking to everything? Cut it out. Why is there so many wires? Oh, 2 grounds. Ooh. So yeah, stick that back here. Look at that. And down there, can't see nothing. Ah, see, but there's a baffle right there, though. I don't know if that baffle will interfere with it. Oh. Ah. Man, that baffle is right there. We're gonna do a return here. So I need to drill a hole there. We're gonna use this vent. I need to figure out. Need to clean that. Need to mark that out, drill the holes, put the rib nuts for that now. We're gonna do it later. Is it safe to drill on a gas tank? I mean, as long as it doesn't spark. I guess, I don't know. Shit. So I have a gas tank over there with the 5 whatever on it. So I just went and made a, I guess you can say, template or something to go off of to mark my holes. This is actually relatively close to that hole, so it's like it wants to be done. Now I put rib nuts there, drill a hole there, and we're on our way. That'll be the return. Looks good. Laser. It's off center a little bit this way, but that works to my benefit because of the baffle, you remember? Totally planned that. We'll put that vent back on it. Pretend like I never said I was gonna take it off. Bolt that on. But I need something so I can return that to the bottom. So let me see what I can find. Okay, so I got this piece of AN line as my return. It's a PTFE. It's like an actual plastic liner. I don't know if it's submersible. I don't have anything else for a return, so we're gonna find out today. It is what it is. Cause I got a truck to finish. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? There's this guy down the road. He has like a Mazda or something, and it sounds awful. I'm pretty sure he's about to go by here in a minute. And I'm pretty sure y'all are gonna hear it right about now. It's like a little Mazda 8 or something. It's terrible. Hey, I mean, I'm all for somebody having a car that they really like, but I don't know. It's just not good. Kind of like how I forgot a washer to seal this. Take it back off. Alright, made a little garlock gasket real quick. Not the prettiest thing, but it worked. Now I did the bottom. So the way I mounted this is actually pretty easy. I don't know if I actually really showed it, but it's kind of hard to do it with one hand, but there it goes. Just a bolt through the lip there, square sock up to the section of the frame I made, with the nut welded on the inside right there. That on both sides, 2 on the top. She ain't going nowhere. Oh yeah, she's back in. We have this filter right here. Goes to like a Corvette or something, I'm not sure. Goes in here, out there, return there. This regulates it down to 58 PSI, I think. So we're gonna mount it here, here, here. One of these 2 spots. Run our 2 lines up there, run this way, run a line up to the front, and then we're done. Oh, and I put an adapter on the tank right there. So that'll go up around, everything will come back to this. So, yeah, let's get this mounted. So this is what I'm thinking. See how it makes this 45 right here? That can be our supply. Our 2 returns can go up here. This is actually where the factory fuel line went. So I just need to make sure I do returning in correctly. But I'm gonna get the fuel line. So this is the fuel line I use. It's just a braided line. I really like it. I've used it on the Fairlane. I use it on the Model A. I've used it on all kinds of stuff. The part number to this is 842006. They come in like 10 foot, 20 foot, all that stuff. But this is what I like. I mean, I use a lot of it. This makes dang near 100 foot of this stuff I've ran between all these cars. So I'm gonna go ahead and start running this and start making some lines. And then maybe we'll fire it up. Maybe. We got some fuel lines. We got our supply, we got our return. They go down in here. Like I said, I'll do that. This, I'll put some holders going across the top. That's exactly how the factory one went. And then up here, we have this one to this adapter to the fuel rail. So we should be good to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some gas in the back, cycle the key, see if we got any leaks. No leaks, we turn the key. Alright, we got juice to it. Tell me if y'all see any leaks and I'll look for leaks up here. Said we had 57 pounds of fuel pressure. So, double check for some leaking. And then if we're all good, we go vroom vroom in the hood. Good. Good. We're good. Let's fire it up, see if it sounds any better. We're sitting at 63 pounds of fuel pressure. Air fuel's about 13. It'll work itself out. The truck sounds way happier. Way happier. It's not running crazy rich. Before it would have like smoke hazing out the exhaust. Basically because it had so much fuel pressure, it didn't know what to do with itself. But yeah. Checked off the list. Now I just gotta make holders and stuff for the lines. All that stuff's good. And then once my laser gets here, I can put that in, and then I can build the tunnel for the back. So really back here, we're kind of close to done. I did order new springs for the rear, but we'll address that when they get here. I ordered new springs and new shocks for the rear. Still waiting on the gauge. So tomorrow, we'll go ahead and we'll fire it back up, and we'll see if we get this AC charged. Maybe put the new wheels and tires on it. Maybe. I don't know. We'll have to see. But it's late. And I got work tomorrow. So, see you tomorrow. It's another day. So, today, like I said, we're going to charge the air condition, and we're going to put on the new rims and tires. You want to see the new rims and tires now? Or are we going to charge the air conditioner? I'll let this window down. I hope a cat didn't get in here. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Nope, no cat. Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and show you all the rims and tires. They are Legendary Wheels LW90. And the tire we went with is a Toyo. It has a size somewhere 205 50 17. Now I know what you're thinking. Well, that's not a very big tire. Well, you know, it's tucked really hard in the back. Like, I mean, it's tucked. So we couldn't really go that big of a tire. But I need to put a nut on that. The good thing is, smaller tire, bigger burnout. You know what I'm saying? Easier, stuff like that. So, first things first, let's get the gauges on this thing, charge up the AC system, and then we'll put the wheels and tires on it, and we'll take a gander at it. See how it looks. But it looks pretty good. Alright, well, now that we got working AC, get some tires put on this truck. See what kind of hot rod look we got going. I already know I gotta run a spacer in the front. I don't like these, so I'm actually gonna order some different ones to put on there, but I have these for now. It'll be alright. So, I'll get y'all set up. I'm gonna get this wheel put on it. Alright. Just so y'all know, these types of wheels take these special lug nuts. They got like these little shank on the end. See it? Yeah, that's what these wheels take. Ask me how I know. Better yet, just know that I know. And so I'm telling you what you need. Just saying. I don't know what size that is. 3/4, maybe? I bet it's 3/4. It's a mighty fine looking wheel. Rubbing? Nah. Next. I'll be back for y'all in a minute. Where are you? We got wheels and tires to put on now. Scooby. Wait. Hold on. These are directional. everything up. Send her on home, cowboy. It's a 3/8 bit. We got like 3/8 of clearance in there. Ooh, the main thing is when she goes to a bouncing, rubby rub right there. So this thing might need airbags or something. Cause I don't know. Pass around. Skill. And tilt. Lugs not to be found. There we go. Got it. Ooh, my nose is. Hurry! Alright, I get it. Look at that. I was gonna move it, but I need to lift it back up in the air and do a few things. But look at that. I think it sits just right. Probably have to raise it a little bit. Pretty sure it's gonna rub, but not bad for a shop truck. So now, the new alternator should be here tomorrow. Gotta change the alternator out. Alternator should be here tomorrow. I got new coil springs for the rear because I had a feeling that was gonna be a problem. So I figured those were worn out, so we're gonna put some new coil springs, new shocks, hopefully I'll raise it just a little bit, give me a little better, because it's gonna rub. I know it is. I know it's gonna rub. New alternator, the lenses, everything should be here sometime this week, so we can do alternator tomorrow, change the oil, put the new oil in there, gauge hopefully sometime this week, and then, I mean, really wrap the truck up. It's almost done. Of course, we still got to build little humpty-do here. So I'm gonna piddle with some wiring and stuff for a little bit. I'm not gonna bore y'all with that. So whenever I get the alternator and some other stuff in, I'll see y'all then. So catch you tomorrow. Yeah, it helps if the battery's charged in this thing. So battery died, but good news. New springs are in, both sides. Yeah. So now we're moving on to the shocks. I noticed something when I was pulling out the shocks. See how big spacer, small spacer? Makes sense. When I was taking this one off, I was like, man, this is like at a weird angle. Well, they did big spacer, small spacer, no spacer. So, I need to address that. But, I don't know if y'all can see it, but that's the shocks right there. So, yeah, let me get the shock real quick. Oh, my light's broke. Look at that. I feel like it raised it. Oh yeah. Yep. That's what we were after. Look at that. So what were we earlier? 20 and a half, right? Yeah, that's the right spot. 21 and a quarter. So I raised it 3/4 of an inch. What'd I say? I'll be happy with 3/4 to 1 inch. That is perfect. So that means, I wonder how much it's gonna settle after I drive it. We'll just have to see. But right now, I am perfectly happy with this. Like, I am really happy with this. The truck looks a lot leveler too. Is that a word? Leveler? A lot more levels. Yeah. Yep, we're sitting good. All right, now let's put the lights in it. All right, we got some brand new China pops. I don't know, I ordered them from LMC truck. So, I don't know if they're China or not, but probably. I got in my eye. We got ourselves some more China pop. Because I feel like somebody's gonna ask when I'm spraying on there, it's just spray adhesion. Just so you don't have to fight the gasket, you can just stick her on. Look at that. Look at that. I don't know if these screws work, but we'll try it. Oh, these are from Dennis Carpenter. 12, 18, 18. Dang. Oh. Ain't no way those are long enough. No. Maybe? No. Let me find some screws. I've had these screws for 7 years for this moment right here. Nah, I'm just kidding. I don't know where they're from. Look at that. Blinker action. blinker action. Alright, so it's Sunday, and come to find out, I got a valve cover leak on both sides of this dang thing. So we're gonna try to address that before we move any further with anything, because I don't like that. I don't like that it's leaking. So hopefully we can get this sorted out real quick. Shouldn't be that big. What? Alright. So we get this figured out and move on. Hang off. Oh. I mean, what we got going on? Oh, brother. Yes, sir. That's where she was leaking from, right there. Look, you can see it. That bottom corner. You pain in the butt. That gasket's not rolled or nothing. What? Why were you leaking? It was leaking from that bottom corner right there. I can see it. I knew better than to not silicone it. I mean, you don't get crazy. You don't lather it on there. You just put a little bit. So we'll do this one, and then we'll jump to this side and do that one. The gasket looks good, so hopefully this gasket's good. And man, these gaskets are kind of expensive for some valve cover gaskets, but I have another set just in case. So get all this cleaned up and get her sealed up. All right, we got that side snugged. We'll let her get tacked up, and then we'll tighten it down here a little bit. Got like my fancy intake, polished, more horsepower. So I just realized this. I might have to take this fuel line off. I hope I don't. Good luck getting that back in there. Yeah, I can see where this one's leaking too. So after a little mishap with some brake clean on the valve cover, I had to repaint them. I mean, you know, it was just one, so first time was just practice. But hopefully it doesn't leak this time. That would be super cool, because this side is a pain. Okay. Oil leak's fixed. I did that. Me. So, that's gonna be it for Gilligan this week. As you can see, looking mighty fine. We got the back end raised up. We got the oil leak fixed. We got the hood on it. Or do we do it? I don't know. We got that going. Seats in it. We even got a car seat in there. That kid's ready to go. So, in the next one, we're gonna take this sucker for a drive. I'm gonna see if I can talk the wife into going, and we'll go for a drive. Hopefully it goes a lot better than the Fairlane did, because first time she rode the Fairlane, we blew up a transmission, and it's the same type of transmission that's in this truck, but we're not gonna do that. So, there you go. That is where we sit on Gilligan right now. Next is some window tint, take it for a drive, build the rear cover, front bumper, and then we're done. So Then we'll be on to the next thing, which will be going back to the fair lane. So we're gonna fix a few things on that so we can get ready for Hot Rod Power Tour. So, till next time.